The estate sale was unremarkable. A folding table, cardboard boxes, the belongings of a man who had been missing for exactly 10 years, liquidated on a Tuesday morning in Columbus, Ohio. A digital archivist, name withheld, profession documented, paid $11 for a vintage 1980s film camera. He wasn't looking for anything. He was simply there. The memory card inside read as blank, completely wiped. Forensic tools confirmed it held 0 accessible files. He ran a deep sector recovery pass anyway. Standard practice. At 2:17 in the morning, 3 images surfaced from the root directory. They were not family photographs. They were not vacation snapshots. They were not from the 1980s. They were photographs of his bedroom, taken from the dark corner behind his own bed. Time-stamped 24 hours before he purchased the camera. The missing owner had been gone for a decade. Someone else was holding the lens. This is not a ghost story. Ghosts do not leave metadata. This is the digital shadow. He locked the doors. He pulled the blinds. He did what any trained archivist does when something is wrong with the data. He looked closer. The metadata on the 3 image files was not static. It was updating in real time. Every time he refreshed the directory, the timestamp advanced, and the angle changed. Photograph 1. The bed from the far corner. Distance approximately 4 meters. Photograph 2, retrieved 11 minutes later. The bed closer. Distance approximately 2 meters. Photograph 3, retrieved at 3:04 a.m. The pillow. The indentation where a head had rested. Distance approximately 40 centimeters. The camera was not storing old images. It was functioning as a node, a physical endpoint connected to something larger, something active, something that had been watching this particular room long before he arrived in it. He zoomed into the window reflection in photograph 2. In the upper left corner of the glass, barely visible, a small red blinking light coming from the ceiling vent. He looked up from his monitor and stared at the ceiling vent across the room. The light was there. Forensic analysis of his home network, conducted over the following 72 hours, revealed a secondary encrypted subnet running beneath his smart home infrastructure. It had been active for years, possibly longer. It was registered to a digital identity that should not have existed. The missing man. A ghost account. A dead credential used as a mask over something that was very much alive. Someone had not broken into his home. They had simply never left the previous owners. At 4:38 a.m., he made a decision. He picked up the camera. He was going to destroy it. A hammer. The bathtub. Wherever the node lived, he was going to end it. The screen turned on by itself. Not a menu, not a settings panel. A live video feed. First-person perspective, moving slowly through a dark hallway. He recognized the hallway immediately. It was his own. And the feed was approaching his office door, which was open. He could see himself in the feed. A man sitting at a desk, holding a camera, watching himself on the camera screen. The timestamp in the lower corner of the frame did not show a date. It did not show a year. It showed one word. Now. He did not hear footsteps. He did not hear breathing. He did not hear the door. He simply understood something in that moment that 10 years of digital forensics had never prepared him for. The missing owner did not vanish. He was not a victim. He was absorbed, folded into the system, his identity archived like a corrupted file, read only, unable to write, unable to leave, preserved just long enough to watch the next buyer bring the camera home. One account, passed forward, assigned to a new address, to a new room, to a new corner behind a new bed. The camera sits on his desk now, screen dark, lens forward. He has not touched it again. He has not left his home. He has not, as far as any of my sources can confirm, slept. Here is what I need you to understand. Approximately 40,000 vintage electronics are sold through estate sales across the United States every single week. Cameras, tablets, handheld devices, each one potentially carrying a dormant subnet, each one waiting to be carried through a front door. The network does not need your Wi-Fi password. It already has the one from the previous owner. It does not need your name. It has one ready for you. Before you close this video, look at the lenses around you, the old tablet on the shelf, the camera in the drawer, the laptop you haven't opened in 2 years. Every lens is a one-way mirror. The question is which side you're standing on. Check your front-facing camera right now. If it blinks twice, not a notification light, not a screen flicker, twice in rhythm, then pauses, you are not the viewer. I am Karen. I document what the living don't want to name. Tell me in the comments, would you still buy a used device after knowing this? Check the pinned comment. I've documented what happened to the archivist in the 48 hours after that night. Some records should not be recovered.